I suppose the next thing I could do is see if I can get that rat rod out of there. Sometimes that clutch works a little without me having to do anything to it. A lot of junk I gotta move out of the way, but I can do that. You know, I ain't had a battery charger on that thing or anything, so let's see if she'll crank. And she'll crank, let's see if she'll move. Started it for quite a while. I may have started it a while back. I had somebody come to visit and they wanted to hear it run. I may have cranked it up for somebody. Just let it run a second or two. Not much. Let's see if she'll start today. Sound like she's running on about a half a cylinder, but she's running. So what I'm gonna do, if I come straight back, when that back wheel drops down, it'll bottom out right on top of that thing. The battery under the car will hit it. So what I do usually is get my ramps out of there, and I use them to kind of raise that front end as the back end goes down. And then once the back end goes down, I can back it off because the front end will come off without it. It's just that part where it's got one tire on both sides that causes most of the problem. Speaking of all of that, notice I'm smoking on one side and I'm not smoking on the other side. Not nearly so much. Probably got a pretty bad piston on one side, or ring or something. Looks like she's smoking on that center. One of those two center pistons right there. There ain't no smoke out of these two, but there is on that one. Just kind of a point of interest there. Alright, let's go get me a couple of ramps. And we'll get this baby out of here. Anyway, this is another reason for moving her out of this shelter and into that one. Because I have to go through all this trouble to get her out of this one because of that ramp there. So, see what I've done is by coming up on that ramp, raises the front of the car, so when the back of the car drops down, the battery that's under the floor over there doesn't hit this ramp. So I'm going to ease her out. So far the clutch is working. I hadn't had to bleed it. Sometimes that happens when I haven't driven in it a while. It'll work, at least for a while. So it's working now. If I get it to come out, I'm just going to back it up over there and let it sit there for a bit. Dan was joking with me the other day about moving the herd around. If anybody understands about moving the herd around, not having a lot of yardage, that would be him. He got quite a few interesting vehicles and not a whole lot of yardage to work with. Sort of like me. Yeah, I need to get the truck out. It's stuck. And I got the Jeep back there chained to it. I got the Jeep chained to it. Let me grab the camera. Let me get around. You see your new wheels? They look all pretty now.